Hi, I am Carlos.
And I am Sue. Welcome to our channel.
Please join us on our personal journey to financial freedom in retirement.
In this our third video, we take baby step number 2 to financial freedom in retirement.
Before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video. Your subscriptions and likes make a huge difference and are always greatly valued and appreciated. We ended our previous video having managed to complete baby step 1 of our version of Dave Ramseys 7 Steps to Financial Freedom by squirreling away $1,000 towards our emergency fund.
On our financial journey to becoming debt-free and retiring.
One sad, lonely Saturday morning we found, to our utmost horror, just exactly how much combined debt we had as we were contemplating our retirement.
If you missed that video, we will link it below for you to view.
Stay with us as we move to the next step of this interesting and strangely exhilarating journey, especially now that we have successfully managed to achieve step 1.
It's almost as though we have finished elementary school, and now we are facing secondary school.
We have a bit of trepidation about the next stage, but nevertheless, we feel that we have matured, just with that one small step. Baby step 2 is to pay off the debt and gain financial freedom.
Yes.
There are two main concepts: the Snowball Method and the Avalanche Method.
There are some positive reasons for going with each of these methods, and, once again, we spent copious hours watching various videos, scrutinizing each of these methods.
As it seems each method has an almost cult-like following, and will trash each other when they go for the opposing method.
Let us explain the various methods, and then you will see that you may already be a member of one of the cults. The Snowball Method is where you list your debts in descending order, with the smallest debt at the top, and the largest debt at the bottom of the list. You will start by paying off the smallest debt first, and then use that money which you freed up, against the next biggest debt on the list.
So, for example, debt 1 is 600 Rand, with a monthly payment of 100 Rand. Debt 2 is 3,000 Rand, with a monthly payment of 200 Rand. Debt 3 is 5,000 Rand, with a monthly payment of 500 Rand. You would pay the full 600 Rand against debt 1 on month 1, instead of only 100 Rand. This is only an additional 500 Rand for the month. This should be achievable from the goods you are still selling while you are working towards your emergency fund.
By paying debt 1 in full, you will free up an additional 100 Rand for next month, as debt 1 will now be paid up. Next month, month 2, you will pay nothing on debt 1, but an extra 100 Rand towards debt 2. So, instead of only paying 200 Rand on debt 2, you can now pay 300 Rand.
Plus more, if you manage to sell some more of your rewards.
You will continue to pay the minimum of 500 Rand on debt 3. And so on. You will pay debt 2 off quicker now, and once paid off, you can use debt 2's money towards debt 3. Then use the money, freed up from debt 3, towards debt 4. And so on.
Like a snowball effect.
This will mean you will see results faster, as you pay off the smaller debts first, and it will motivate you to continue on your journey, as you will see results immediately.
Before going on to the next method, can we remind you to please like our video? Your likes make a huge difference.
Now, on to the Avalanche Method. This is where you list your debt according to the highest interest rate first, and the lowest interest rate at the bottom of the list.
So, as previous, you might list debt 3 first, even though the amount is larger, because the interest rate is higher than the other debts. You will try and pay 500 Rand extra, as per the Snowball Method, which will reduce this debt faster, while still continuing to pay the minimum on all your other debts.
You will be saving, because, if you pay the debt with the highest interest rate first, you will pay less interest in the long term.
Then, you will move on to the next debt with the second highest interest rate, which could be debt 1. You will now have freed up the payment from debt 3, to use towards debt 1. Paying it off quicker. When that is paid, you move on to the next highest interest rate debt, using the payments from debt 3 and debt 1, which are now both paid up. The debt with the least interest will be paid last, as it does not accumulate interest as the debts with higher interest rates.
We know that this method, obviously, makes better financial sense. However, it doesn't always deliver the results, because one becomes demotivated, as the results are not so easily seen as in the snowball effect. You also need extra money every month until that first debt is paid off, freeing up money to pay towards the next debt. Unlike the snowball method where you only need extra money for a month or two, before the first debt is paid up, thereby freeing up that extra money needed, faster. Realistically, the Avalanche method is not always achievable, because of this factor, as you are not always guaranteed extra funds every month.
After examining both methods, we came up with a mix of the two, that we felt worked best for us. We would first use the snowball method, and pay off a few smaller debts, thereby freeing up some extra money to pay towards the larger debts.
Something we did not have, due to our well-deserved lifestyle which we had cultivated.
Thereafter, we then sorted out the larger debts, as per the Avalanche method, according to the highest interest rate first,
which was eating into our endeavors to pay off the debt faster.
We feel this way will work best for us.
This will motivate us, as we can then see the debt coming down. And then, when we are left with a chunkier debt, it won't really make any difference. And then we can sort the debt by the highest interest rate to the lowest interest rate.
We will know we are saving every month by paying off the highest interest debt quicker, and hopefully by then, we will be more disciplined.
The old saying comes to mind. How do you eat an elephant?
You don't?
No, man. One bite at a time.
The mere process of us taking control of our finances, and deciding on what method we would use, inspires us to move forward on this amazing journey.
We are now super revved to start baby step 2 and pay off some of our debt. Please join us next week on the next step of our journey to financial freedom.
Thank you for watching and sharing our pain
and our eventual victory. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to click on the like button. Chat later. Goodbye.